Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this sunset inspired smoky eye, so I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to leave me a comment down below because I love reading them. So I've started off with my eyes primed, and I'm taking these two shades from the Morphe 350 and I'm just setting the concealer so my shadows don't crease. Then I'm taking Makeup Geek Chickadee on the same brush and just buffing it through my crease. It's a Zoeva 228 blending brush. Then I'm taking a bit of peach smoothie on an MB23 from Morphe, I think, and I'm just diffusing the edges. Then I'm going to take Butterscotch Caramel by NYX on the same Zoeva brush, and it's pretty similar to Chickadee but a little bit more yellow, and I'm just intensifying that. Then I'm going in with this orange shade on a Zoeva 221 and just adding more warmth to the crease. It's not really about technique with this look, I'd say it's more about the colours you use that really make it. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with Rebirth from the Venus Limecrime palette on a Zoeva 227 brush. And it's just a really nice coral colour. I think Makeup Geek have a dupe called like Mango Tango or something. Then I'm going in with Muse from the same palette on a Bdellium Tools 776 brush, and I'm just using small circular motions to put that in the crease. And then I'm just going to make sure everything is blended using the same brush as before and add a bit more of the other colours where I think it's needed. Then I'm going in with a shade from the Natasha Denona Blue Purple palette, and I'm using it on a 221 brush from MAC, but Morphe have a dupe, but I've just lost my brush I think. And I'm just slowly adding that to the crease so when I add the purple on the lid it's not going to be too harsh. And again, I just buffed that out using Peach Smoothie, like I did at the beginning. On the same brush, I'm going with my lid colour, which is Taboo from Makeup Geek. And I'm just, again, buffing that in the crease so that when we add it on the lid, it all blends really seamlessly. And I'm just using any flat shader brush. This one's super old, I think from like number 7. And I'm just adding that onto my lid. Then I'm going back in with the 227 brush just to blend everything in, and I'm angling my brush quite downwards because I want the purple to stay on the lid and I don't want it to go too far up and cover all of the coral and orange shades. Then for foundation I'm using MAC Face and Body in C5 and EX1 Invisiwear foundation in 8.0. I'm just buffing that in using an M239. I'll leave it down below. Then I'm going in with Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 6 and just grooming my brows. Here I'm using Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger just to clean up the eyeshadow and to brighten underneath my eyes a little bit. Here I just added a bit of Smashbox primer water to dampen my sponge a little bit more, and I'm powdering my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder in medium. Then on the Zoeva 228 brush I'm taking Chickadee and buffing that on my lower lash line, and then I go in with the NYX shade and intensify it a little bit more. Then I'm going in with Rebirth, basically just all the shadows that are used on my upper lid. I'm just buffing them on my lower lash line and making sure everything is blended and connected to the upper lash line as well. I couldn't find my sharpener, so I used a fine liner brush just to get some eye pencil on my brush, and I added that to my lower lash line and waterline, and I just buffed it out with that Taboo shade, but I didn't manage to get it on camera. Then I'm using my Makeup Forever bronzer in 35i and just adding that to the perimeters of my face on a Sephora 59 brush. Then I'm going in with some blush from the Sweet Peach Face Glow palette. Then I'm just adding some freckles on the bridge of my nose using my Bourjois eyebrow pens in the medium and light shade, highlighting here with Sleek Cleopatra's Kiss using a Real Technique setting brush and then a pencil brush for the bridge of my nose. I'm lining my lips with Rimmel Cappuccino lip liner and then filling it in with Kat Von D Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick. Off camera I went in with a bit of Collection 2000 cream puff in Angel Delight. And yeah. Oh, and then I'm just setting my baby hairs with some eyebrow gel and curling my lashes. I highlighted my inner corners using a rose gold metallic eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution, and then I added some mascara. This is the Maybelline Push Up Drama Mascara in waterproof. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like so far. I then added some bottom lash mascara off camera, and yeah. Here I added a bit of Studio Fix powder in NC35, just over some of the areas where I needed a little bit more coverage. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Don't forget to leave any requests down below, and thank you so much for watching.